Hello everybody, my name is Janaya Toye and this is my channel where I talk about whatever I want. Today I thought I'd just go over kind of some of my plans for walking around the UK. I don't know if you can see this, I'll use the bigger map for a moment. But yeah, I've got a map of the UK which I'm going to be using to demonstrate some of my points. My bed is very squeaky, I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up. But I have been doing a lot of planning in this adorable little book that my friend got me for my birthday last year, and literally it started off with just lists. I don't know if you can see that, lists and research and figuring out what will work and what won't. And I thought today I'd just go over some of the basics of kind of where I'm planning to go roughly. Obviously it's never going to be finalised, but so using a small mini map, it's reversed on there, but this is Norwich on the east. Yes, Norwich on the east, and I'm going to go up here all the way up to Scotland, all the way around at the very top, and then back down to the bottom of Cornwall. I really want to see Stonehenge, which is around here at some point. That's really important to me because I've always wanted to go there, always been a dream. And then back up to Norwich. So that's like the basic, here's kind of a rough area of where I want to go. But on this bigger map, I've marked all of the places where my orchestra, Systema in Norwich, right here. I've marked it, I've circled it. You can't really see it on here, but I can see it on there because lighting. But I've marked down, you know, the Nucleo project in London, got the Systema Wales project in Harmony Wales, in Harmony Telford, Newcastle upon Tyne. There's the Big Noise at Stirling. And what I mean by all that is those are orchestras that are kind of connected to my orchestra, Systema in Norwich. Remember I said about being a violinist? I've been with Systema in Norwich for like 12 years now. Basically my whole life, ever since it was in Harmony Norwich, and yeah. I've been there my whole life. It is my life. They are my family, and now I'm 18. Now I'm, you know, moving on with my life, floating away into the ether. But yeah, in terms of other research I've done, because, you know, I'm still kind of coming up with a finalised route, and it's never going to be fully final, obviously. But I've marked down all of the Systema projects, all of the In Harmony projects, everything that's linked to my orchestra. I want to see them all. I want to go and play for them. I want to write music on my way and play it for them, mainly because music is my life. But other than the basics, like, you know, writing down about all the tent and the pack and all that, I also wrote down about fabrics. Fabrics are important. I don't like bad fabrics. I literally went shopping with my nan for wool to make this cardigan. It's a very comfortable cardigan, by the way, Nana, if you're watching. Hi, thank you. I love this. I've been wearing this since Christmas Day. It's genuinely so comfortable. But yeah, I made a list of edible plants. I did. And this was mainly brought on by watching YouTube, a channel called Game Theory. They have a bunch of other channels. One of them's called Food Theory. And they actually talked about how the spruce tree, the blue spruce, is edible. Who knew? So I looked up a bunch of edible plants that you can find in England, because that's where I'm from. And I say England with such a normie accent. Yeah. But yeah, you can eat blue spruce tree, you can eat birch tree, you can eat the common, the silver, the white, you can eat European beech tree, sweet chestnut trees. You see them all the time. We have conker competitions. You can't eat the conkers, but it's the ones that look like conkers but aren't, the ones that are flatter, those are sweet chestnuts. You can eat them. I actually looked up to see if you could eat conkers, but you can't eat conkers. Can't eat horse chestnuts. Only sweet chestnuts. But I was so sad when I found out that I couldn't eat the conker from the conker competition. But yeah, other stuff that we can eat. Elder tree. Those are found up north, apparently. Meadowsweet is often used to make alcohol. I found that out. That was very interesting. What else did I find? Wild garlic, chives, and then literally any kind of berry. Provided it doesn't look poisonous. Provided I actually check before I eat it, because I'm a bit stupid when it comes to that. But I can have blueberries. Make sure they're not nightshades, because nightshades look like blueberries, but they're often found more in Germany than they are in England. But still, that's the thing that I need to check out for. Bilberries, raspberries, blackberries, raspberries. Said raspberries twice. Brain, function. But yeah, I am actually looking forward to getting into foraging, because that just seems fun. And hey, I could turn into a Disney princess that way. That would be fun. What else do I have? Oh yeah, before this whole stage 4 lockdown came in, I went shopping because Go Outdoors had a massive sale on. So I got myself, hang on. This, made of specifically merino wool. It's a very basic purple top, like, it's nothing fancy, but it is, because it's made of merino wool, and that has really good insulating properties from what I've heard, and it's very comfortable. It is. I've worn it with this. This is very comfortable, but my nan made it from me, or for me, not from me. God, that's got really bad implications. And again, could you make a cardigan out of human skin? that would be crazy. But yeah, also on my travels, I am going to be playing my violin. I'm going to be busking where it is legal. I've got to check up on all the laws about that. I know that it's like, you don't even need a license in Norfolk. In fact, specifically in Norwich, we have like really lax busking laws. That being, you can busk wherever, whenever, as long as no one tells you to leave. Which honestly, I've never had anyone tell me to leave, you know. We've had some assholes come over from Great Yarmouth who, you know, thought, oh, it's free reign, I'm going to turn my amp up as loud as possible. And it's like, dude, there are other buskers. You know, there are other buskers trying to busk. You have your pitch. Don't interfere with other people's pitches. Seriously, there was this one group that was like busking, and they were like round the corner, and you could hear them. Alright, so there are like 3 pitches that people go to in this area that I'm talking about. One is just outside Lloyd's Bank. Just outside Lloyd's Bank. The other is bottom of London Street. Then you've got middle of London Street where Cosmos is, right? So Lloyd's Bank, you go round the corner, well, you go round, then you turn the corner, and I usually busk here at the bottom of London Street. Then you go up, and about here is Cosmos, right? You could hear these guys all the way up here. You could not busk here, because you would still hear the people here. It was so annoying. But yeah, we very politely asked them to turn their amps down. They did. But it's always so awkward, because you never want to be rude. You know, I never want to be rude. I don't want to have bad rapport with other buskers. You know, other buskers look out for me. Honestly, I had one drunk guy come up to me and, you know, start having a bit of a laugh. And honestly, I was so freaked out, because it's like, I've never had to deal with this situation before in my life. How do I deal with this? And so I just packed up and then went to go watch the opera duo. Oh, what are their names? I feel so bad for forgetting their names, but they're really nice and they have beautiful voices. Hayley and Ben, that's it. Go check them out. I'll see if I can link them or something. I feel bad now. I've forgotten. But yeah, I remember them. They're super nice. I also saw Emma, Emma Newell, and she knows my dad and my nan. My nan who made me this, and it's very nice. But yeah, I swear, like, I know buskers. I like a lot of the opera buskers, they're really nice. But Norwich has very lax busking laws, and that's the point that I wanted to get across. Right, anyone can busk anywhere, as long as you're respectful, basically. But not everywhere around the UK is like that, so I have to check out busking laws as I go. I know that in Norfolk, like the wider Norfolk area, especially North Norfolk, you can busk for an hour at a time, no, that's Lake District, 3 times a day for an hour at a time. That'd be awful, that'd be terrifying. It's like, will I make enough to eat? I don't know. But in Norfolk, you can busk an hour at any pitch and you can't return to that pitch in the next 2 hours. I remember that. I looked that one up because it's the wider Norfolk area. Norwich, anywhere, anytime, for however long you like. But the wider Norfolk area is a little more strict. Little bit. But yeah, in terms of repertoire that I want to play, I got myself this book. Oh, you can't really see it very well on that. Jigs, Reels and Hornpipes, Traditional Folk Tunes from England, Ireland and Scotland. I got that book because it's full of a bunch of really easy pieces that are really fun to play, and honestly it just gives you vibes of kind of Party in Third Class, Gaelic Storm from Titanic, or better example, that scene from Tangled where Rapunzel goes into the ugly duckling and they sing about having a dream. I want my life to be like that every time I go into a pub. It's like, I would love to just have, I had a dream, I have a dream. I ain't that cool and vicious as I seem. Something like that. I don't even know the words. But yeah, I've got some really cute pieces in here that I'm probably going to play for you tomorrow because I'm doing 1 video a day, and yeah. But I've got my plan, I've got a bunch of things that I'm looking up, you know, and it should be fun. I guess this is kind of evidence that I am actually checking at, you know, what I need to know for each place that I go. It's easier than buying a bunch of OS maps, because like those you have to buy like 250 of them to get the entire UK. But yeah, it's a mess, but I'm making it. I'm tidying everything up, you know. But yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about now. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!